Your exams are nearby and you need to have a learning plan set up by now. Building a learning plan is not a difficult task, but no student does it. Or not for that matter, no teacher does it as well. But do you know the importance of what a learning plan provides to you as a student to achieve your goals? A learning plan very simply arranges everything that you need to be doing in a manner that makes it achievable, that makes it easy to do, and that makes it so that you're accountable for every single thing that you do. It's not impossible to achieve your study goals. You just need the right way to go about it. So today, let me take you all on a daily journey of mine where I am going to sit and create learning plans for 3 different individuals, and in the meantime teach you people how to make your own. Let's get going. So here I'll just put down the information that I have already received from these 3 students. Of course, the names are going to be anonymized for privacy reasons, but you get the gist of it. So as I provide information, think about your particular case. Think about how things are in your story, how things are placed in your story. So here I have the first student. Name is Vinayak. He is a 17-year-old student in grade 12. He plans to give JEE. Understandable? Makes sense? The first thing that he told me, and what is important for you to note down as well, are your challenges. So what were his challenges? He hated chemistry. Point blank, he said he hated chemistry. Then he said he found it difficult to study for long hours. Fair enough. He said that he felt the need to study for long hours, and that is why he struggled with sleeping properly. He was very clear that these were the challenges that he is facing, and he needs help in mitigating these challenges as well as making it a point to study for his JEE exam properly. So what did I do while building his learning plan? What are we going to be doing now as well? In whatever time he's left, because he's going to get JEE in 2025, he was provided content to learn chemistry easily. There was some content that I had curated that he was provided so that he could learn chemistry effectively. Moreover, I provided him with direct mentorship under me to excel in chemistry. I am myself a chemistry person. I am pursuing my higher studies in chemistry, and hence I am providing him with direct mentorship to get his chemistry basis cleared. Thirdly, we identified his peak learning time. In his particular case, it was in the afternoon that we realized. So we scheduled only 4 hours of learning time in that slot. I prefer quality over quantity. If you're absolutely focused, even 4 hours can give you more results than a 14-hour study session where you're absolutely not focused. So this ensured that he did not sacrifice his sleep. As simple as that. So this was the first guy. The second one, her name is Akanksha. She's a 16-year-old girl. who's in grade 11, she plans to go abroad to pursue data science. In her case, she was very clear with her goals. She knew she wanted to study abroad, and abroad only. She wanted to upskill herself to go abroad. And thirdly, she needed a scholarship to achieve her dreams. She wanted to study abroad, she wanted to upskill herself to be able to study abroad, and thirdly, she needed that scholarships. So her learning plan simply had the skills she needed to develop. So we looked at multiple resources, we looked at multiple places where she could learn these skills and obtain certificates. Because that enhances her application, that enhances her CV. Secondly, we listed potential universities with her course of interest. Point blank. Thirdly, we created a master list of all the requirements she had to get a scholarship, so that she can now work on them, work on upskilling herself, work on improving her CV. That gives her the opportunity to go abroad. So her learning plan has these three main facets. Compare it to Vinayak's. What was his main facet? It was to understand when to learn, how to learn. Her case, she knew or she wanted to know how to learn and how to upskill herself. The third case is the most interesting for me. So this guy Avan, another 16-year-old in grade 11, unsure about what he wants to do. He had no goals in mind, he had no challenges in mind. So my first question to him was, where were his interests? I wanted to know honestly. He told me very honestly that he is interested in content creation and he is interested in gaming. और तुम लोग दिमाग में चल गया रहेगा क्या पागल बंदा है ना? But hear me out. So when I started talking to him about gaming, I wanted to probe भाई क्या gaming में क्या interested है? Are you enjoying playing the game? Are you enjoying the thrill of it? Are you enjoying the process of how the game is built? Tabhi I realized, that's when I realized that he was interested in game development. Because the moment I started talking about development, I started talking about the languages, I talked about Unity, Unreal Engine, vagara vagara. That's when I saw that spark in his eyes. That's when he started talking a lot more. So we realized that was his core interest. And when it came to content creation, he wanted to create behind the scenes content for game development. This was a goldmine for me with this guy, because we started off the session with him not knowing what he wanted to do at all, and now suddenly us having some breakthrough as to how I can push him to learn something interesting for him. So what we did ultimately was we created a list of skills he needed to learn game development and content creation. We did that. Secondly, and this is something not everyone suggests properly, we decided to get him into an internship. At a game development studio that would benefit him, because I believe that such skills are best learned when you delve into them hands-on. So, if he wants to learn game development, I don't want him spending his 11th and 12th grade learning anything else but this. I want him to get into this hands-on so that he understands whether this is his cup of tea or not. So, we decided to get him into an internship. And thirdly, we looked at courses that involve game development and game design as a future study option. As simple as that. So now I've given you 3 different examples. What does it take for you to build a learning plan? First thing, you should know your interests. Secondly, you should know your goals. And thirdly, you should know what are the challenges that are hindering you from reaching your goals. That is the ideal set of questions you need to answer to get your learning plan fully made. Once you have these 3 answers, you can make your learning plan on your own efficiently. But in the case where you are unsure about what you need to do, even if you have an answer to all of these questions, schedule a call with me. I will help you the same way I help these students build a learning plan and provide you with the relevant material that you need to achieve your study goals. As I said, the link is in the description. Schedule a call today. That's all for this video. Thank you and happy learning.